You're currently in the pink cloud phase. Everything she says is brilliant, her weird laugh is charming, and you've already picked out the name of your future golden retriever. You think you found the exception to the rule. But here's the problem with the pink cloud. It eventually rains. And if the foundation beneath you is made of cardboard and hope, you're going to have a very long, very wet fall. Most relationships don't end because of a sudden, unforeseen disaster. They end because of the signals you chose to ignore in the first 3 months because you were too busy vibing. Today, we're taking off the heart-shaped sunglasses and looking at the psychological red flags that prove a relationship is on a timer, even if it feels like a fairy tale right now. Why does this matter right now? Because in the era of fast dating, we've become experts at selective blindness. We are so hungry for connection that we treat red flags like suggestions rather than warnings. Psychologically, we perform confirmation bias. We look for reasons why it will work and discard the evidence that it won't. But ignoring a red flag doesn't make it disappear, it just makes the eventual crash more expensive. If you're dating a project instead of a person, or if you're loving the potential rather than the reality, you're not in a relationship. You're in a fantasy. Red flag number 1, the mirroring trap. If she likes everything you like, agrees with every opinion you have, and has no drama in her past whatsoever, run. In psychology, this is often a sign of love bombing or a lack of a stable sense of self. Healthy relationships require friction. If there's zero friction in the first month, it's not because you're perfect for each other, it's because someone is performing, and nobody can keep up a performance forever. Eventually, the mask slips, and you'll realize you were dating a reflection of yourself, not a real human being. Flag number 2, the everyone is crazy narrative. If every person from her past is a villain and she's the perpetual victim, guess who the villain is going to be in 6 months? This shows a lack of accountability, which is the oxygen of a long-term relationship. And flag number 3, the vacuum of conflict. If you're afraid to bring up a small issue because you think it'll ruin the vibe, you're already doomed. A relationship that can't handle a minor disagreement is a house built on sand. If you have to walk on eggshells to keep her happy, eventually your feet are going to start bleeding. Here is the uncomfortable truth. You don't ignore red flags because you don't see them. You ignore them because you're afraid of being alone again. But being alone in a relationship is 1,000 times worse than being alone by yourself. Stop trying to fix the flags and start believing them the first time they wave. Have you ever ignored a flag only to have it hit you in the face later? Tell us your I should have known stories in the comments. It's cheaper than therapy. Subscribe for more psychological self-defense. See you in the next one.